Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Box on a Lawn, also known as the Rosebud Challenge by Euphorial Queen. And this is part 30, day 45 of my Rosebud Challenge. As you can see, I have begun returning the box to its proper boxy shape. We're really going for shipping crate, a nice shipping crate motif here. As you can see here, I have finally walled in the second floor of the front over the living room. However, I have preserved Gwen's balcony so she can step out and look down upon the living room. Isn't that neat? And also you can tell that I still do not have enough simoleons to put wall coverings or a proper floor in the living room, and I still need to get them a coffee table. And I have also walled in the area above the kitchen, which is Gwen's path to her bathroom, so now she no longer has to go outside to go back inside to go to the bathroom. And I have also put a nice door leading out to this area off to the side above the breakfast nook for Gwen to ponder. She does not have any seats to sit on and enjoy the view, but it is a lovely view nonetheless, where she can ponder and look at the less boxy houses across the street. Not quite as boxy. Definitely not boxy over there. And the door is glass so she can see out before she goes out. Ah! And today, currently, we start out with 35,263 simoleons towards the million simoleon goal. And here we have Rose Argeby. She went to bed being focus plus one from focusing decor from environment, enjoying solitude from loner trait, happy plus one decorated from good environment, playful plus two bubbles from the bathtub. Now Rose is off today, but we're unfortunately not really going to get to play with her too much today because Gwen does go to work today and we get to go to work with her. So she's going to be accomplishing things. She's had her 4 breakthroughs. She still needs to achieve level 6 of the logic skill, of which she is at level 3. And after all of that building, Rose's funds are down to 97 simoleons. So, unfortunately, we can't really have Rose make a bunch of money collecting stuff today. I'm questioning whether I should empty out her inventory because of a potential with that exacerbating a certain glitch that I recently experienced. But let me see how this goes for now. In fact, let's empty this out a little bit. I want to keep this sim head, even though it's worth 225 simoleons. I want to keep it because that's just neat. Whoever thought of a sim head? And I also want to keep the fossilized alien skull. See, Rose doesn't have any room, so I'm putting this stuff in her kitchen, and I don't have anything to set those on anyway. But yeah, Rose is pretty much out of room over here in her room. The word room is somewhat of a misnomer. Why don't I just put this stuff, I only have the crystals in there so that she can make energized meals because she needs to work out. Let's put these in here in the breakfast nook, and we will get a table or something to put these on later. And These are only down here because these are their crystals. Their emotional aura is not turned on. This Shino light I'm going to go ahead and sell. Now they're up to 170. That's 172 simoleons. She has, I kind of want to keep the Chillville cooler in her pocket. Um, Maybe I'll just take it out and put it back in later. And I want to ultimately keep the shower in her pocket. But let's just toss this out here. We'll put it back in later if we need it. And I think for now we're going to put these upgrade parts up here in Gwen's room. We're going to use this for storage for right now. Well, these do not stack very efficiently, do they? Okay, so for Rose, that leaves her with her 2 whirly flower frogs, her potion of youth, and her energized potion. And I've heard to try to keep the thing, I've heard some people say empty out your inventory, and I've heard some people say keep it at or under 4 items. So there's my 4 items. Let's see if that works. This, by the way, is to prevent the stuck sim and time continues to pass while your game is paused glitch, which affected me while I was filming the Legacy Challenge last episode for that. Problem with Gwen is she's going to always have a bunch of stuff in her inventory from being a scientist. I don't know what to do about that because she's going to need some of this stuff. Guess I could put the bed in here. Maybe I should sell that, although I kind of like her having a bed to tote around. I don't know. I will decide if I need to sell that later. Although she has this tainted synthetic food serum, I could just sell that. That's 100 simoleons. And her handiness volume 1, try not to die. Well, it doesn't. It just says read instead of reread, so she must not have read that book completely yet. Okay, so Gwen technically doesn't have to get up for another couple of hours, but her energy bar is full and she's beginning to get dirty. She's beginning to need a bladder, and she's going to get hungry soon. I think there's only one thing to do. Let's go ahead and get Gwen up for the day. Okay, so Gwen's going to get started on her day. Let's go ahead and have her hygiene. Don't go downstairs and hygiene. Take your own shower up here, Gwen. Okay. Check on Rose here. Rose is going to be sleeping for a little while. And tense plus 1 need video games from lack of video games. Gwen is so tense from lack of video games. I guess we're gonna have to let her play some video games here at some point. Well, that was pretty forceful. One of these days I'm gonna have to wall off Rose's room here so Gwen doesn't disturb her, although Rose isn't waking up. So I don't know what disturbance around a sim would cause a sim to wake up. I remember in The Sims 3, if another sim turned on the radio in the same room as a sleeping sim, the sleeping sim would get up and angrily pull out the remote and turn the radio off. but I haven't seen that happen. Then again, I don't think I've actually played a radio in the same room as a sleeping sim yet. Odd. So Gwen really just has to have her breakthroughs, and she's had those. She needs to achieve logic skill level 6. I don't know. Let's see. She almost done. Well, she's full. She needs to achieve logic skill level 6. How far is she into level 3 anyway? 73% complete.
Tell me.
Okay, Gwen, you actually really don't need to finish that because you're full. Okay, I guess we're going to have to let her play some video games just to clear this buff. 10s plus 1 need video games. She is so tense. Look at how tense she is. She's getting better. She's building her video gaming skill, even though her job does not require video gaming skill. She's building it. So we're going to let her charge her fun up before she goes to work. Closing in on 1 hour left to go. Rose is still asleep. We're just going to have Rose care for herself when Gwen gets to work. Work for Gwen starts in about an hour. And Gwen's need video games buff has been cleared, so I guess she can. We'll just let her continue to charge up her fun because really she could play some chess, but she's already doing this, and it'll actually waste a little bit of precious time stopping this and going to the next thing and playing chess. So I'll just let her continue to charge up her fun, so that way she'll get to work with high needs. A high need sim is a happy sim and performs well. Fortunately, Rose is immune to the lights being on while she's asleep, because Rose is almost about to wake up, but we're almost about to go to work with Gwen. Trusty notepad in hand, it's time for Gwen to go to work at the lab. Maybe today is the day for a major breakthrough? Care to join them, or should they go to work alone? Let's join. Daily experimentation. Welcome to the Future Sim Labs. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back into drop the walls, track the sim mode, because we gotta follow her around and do stuff. So she needs to mix a red hot serum, analyze a crystal, and ask a coworker for a medal. Where is she going? She is going to practice analysis. We will instead we will analyze collection and analyze this emerald. Fortunately, she walked right towards the correct object for what I wanted her to do anyway, even though her autonomous action was different than what was required. It all worked out. Gwen's pretty smart that way. Storing a flame? Who's storing a flame? I am pretty sure this thing is completely nucleified. Ah, Gwen wants to hug someone from being happy. And craft an end table. And enthuse about new show. Come back here, Gwen. You can talk to the robot later. In fact, you probably will need to talk to the robot later.
Painful.
So she's analyzing a snapdragon right now. She needs to analyze a fruit or a flower, or blast it into atoms. Yep, blasting it into atoms with red, green, and blue lasers. Gwen is the green one.
Aha! Fun.
And our analyzing of a flower is complete. So now Gwen needs to go analyze a plant sample with the microscope, except she doesn't have a plant sample. And so she's going to go over here, and she's going to take a microscope slide sample from this snapdragon. Gwen is very interested in the snapdragon today. So she's going to learn all she can about the snapdragon, because that could be very important in the future. You see, I already happen to know that snapdragon is a very important ingredient in a little dish called ambrosia. And at the rate this Rosebud challenge is going, there's a good chance I'm going to need to cook up some ambrosia at some point to keep these alive. Or I guess there's nothing in the rules against playing as a ghost. Or is there? I have to check. But not now. I'm not planning on either of them becoming a ghost today. Okay. Looks like... What was that? Notification. Okay, Gwen's meticulous research has finally yielded spectacular results. A print of her discovery has been added to her inventory. And it is that one. Okay, so at least it's a different one than last time. In one of my other save games, I keep getting this one actually. This one I get every single time. I've analyzed all kinds of plants and I always get this one. I don't understand. And it's rarity uncommon, but it's very common in my other game. Okay, I wanted to mix this red hot serum over here, and it requires basil, and Gwen has no basil, and I actually just looked all around the surrounding area for this get to work lot, and there is no basil that I could find out there. So she asked this co-worker for a crystal, and let's have her get to know. Get to know. Okay. And then we can practice analysis. Get to know co-worker. Chat with Caitlin Allred. Who is this? Caitlin Allred. We are chatting. Discuss work, maybe? Is there just a chat? Okay, that finally counted. Gossip about co-workers with Helen Vernick. I don't know where this Helen Vernick is, so we're just gonna go practice some analysis. And, go back to the other room here, the secret back room. Where Gwen will now practice analysis. She
Be
will
back.
practice nuking elements and plants into total oblivion.
Fudge.
Let me look at her notebook. She knows synthetic food requires any two plants. She knows red hot requires basil, which we cannot get right now. Okay, that's for gardening. She knows that the cow plant berry, she can make a cow plant berry by combining one snapdragon and one dragon fruit. So she can she knows that she can create a cowberry with a snapdragon and dragon fruit. And now she knows that an orchid can be made with a snapdragon and a lily, and dragon fruit, which is another important ingredient, can be crossbred by a snapdragon and a strawberry. Well, she actually has snapdragon and strawberry in her inventory. I should have her cross-graft a snapdragon and a strawberry. Experiment on the chemistry lab. Okay, this is the wonderful science compound here, and I want to get a dragon fruit so we can plant that at home. Dragon fruit are worth a lot of simoleons, and I know this because in one of my other off-screen save games I have a sim who exists entirely off gardening and does not have a official job. So there's a strawberry bush out here. We're going to have Gwen collect a microscope. Wait a minute, she can't take a graft? Oh, I guess her gardening skill. What is her gardening skill? Gardening level 1. Okay, so she can't do this yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I guess for now we'll just have her experiment on the chemistry lab. She's making good progress today.
Ooh. Me cozy earth. Ooh. Ha.
Okay, don't know how long you need to experiment, and I still don't know where Helen Vernick is, but I also haven't been looking for Helen Vernick.
Huh.
Watch out there, Gwen. However, this should be getting her logic skill up.
Cool.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, she's up at a level 4 now. Alright, now she needs to analyze a metal.
Ugh.
Does she? Yes, she has an ultranium. Let's analyze that.
Don't want change.
So, Gwen's going to analyze her ultranium sample here. And we're just checking on Rose. Rose is caring for self back at home. Her needs are fine. She could... What does she really need to do? We could have her work on a skill. In fact, can we work on handiness?
Oh.
Yes, let's have Rose work on handiness. Build handiness skill, Rose. Build handiness.
Ooh. Bromies. Smeba.
Analysis success. The analysis has yielded information about this element. Okay. Oh, that's Rose's phone. I can't do that. All right. I don't don't know. Hmm. Let's see here. Let's have her brainstorm on the invention constructor. Yeah, she's gonna brainstorm on the old convention instructor here. Meanwhile, back at home, Rose is 10% complete with level 7 of handiness. I don't know how fast this remote building of skills because I've really not used it much. So 11%, okay, it is going up, so that's good. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, we're running out of stuff here. It's actually not replacing this with a new thing. Let me stop. So I guess I'm gonna have to find Helen Vernick. Ah, well, fortunately I found Helen Vernick. Helen Vernick is the person up here on the, or the person up here on the reception desk.
Oh. Venorba KB Sibo.
Hey, Finn.
Bet you didn't know there was this poster back here.
Ina. Sumishi Lafana.
Okay, we've completed everything. Okay, so I looked at my notification here. It says parts created. I don't remember seeing that before. While experimenting, Gwen Argeby acquired some spare parts. So let's look and see here. She's got an electronic upgrade part. Too bad her handiness skill is nowhere near enough to do an electronic upgrade in the first place. Handiness level 4, 15% complete. Well, I don't know, I forget. I'll have to try. So what we're going to have Gwen go ahead and do here is work on some gardening. She has about an hour and 32 minutes to go before her shift ends. Have her take some microscope samples. She has harvested some roses. So what we're going to do is sell these, all but one. Okay, it just occurred to me that I can do this. Okay, 10 simoleons for that. I'm going to sell all these snapdragons, and I'm actually going to sell all of these roses. Now we're down to a couple of ultraniums and an emerald and a shinolite. Okay, there we go. Trying to consolidate her inventory as much as possible. Unfortunately, there's nothing else to be done for any of these except harvest. I'm trying to build up her gardening skill, but they don't need water, they don't need weeding. Okay, so we got 10 of these. We will sell 9. And we got 10 of these. We will sell 9. Because I don't know what ingredients she'll need for tomorrow, but we'll find out. She needs basil. Basil definitely for tomorrow.
Ah.
Gwen's workday will end in 1 hour. She should wrap up what she's doing and go home.
The samba.
Let's go ahead and pee while we're at it.
Oh.
She hasn't had a pee break all day. Now we have a collision here. He's going to be in trouble.
Watanabe stances. Domiva yen.
I'm really just running out the clock here. We're going to see how Rose's needs are pretty good.
Vimpa. Vint. Subao. Yeba subao.
Gwen is very proud of her science career. And she is apparently going to browse the web. Browse, Gwen, browse. Browse, Gwen, browse. Okay. End of shift. Gwen did a fantastic job today. It won't be long before academic prestige and scientific achievements arrive. Gwen has been promoted to junior tinkerer. She will now make an additional 7 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 39 simoleons per hour. Yeah, I wish 300. She has also received the following bonus: 256 simoleons, the flying saucer table lamp, and new clothes. Her next shift is Wednesday at 10 a.m. Money earned 375 simoleons. Okay. Back to Box on a Lawn.
Bueno.
Apparently there's still cake in the refrigerator that Gwen is going to auto-solve her hunger with. Okay. Rose is over here playing with her clay. Okay, now what does Rose need to do? Daily task of workout. Okay, Rose, go ahead and bladder. I wonder why Rose is bladdering upstairs. Is this one broken or dirty? No. What upgrades are still? Oh, add bidet and add superior flush. And Rose is missing the common upgrade parts, which are in storage upstairs. Okay. What was she doing over there? She has not gone. I want her to go pee so that she can go jogging. Well, clean up after yourself, Gwen. That is not very becoming. Alright, so have 6 breakthroughs now. So that means she needs 2 more breakthroughs. And for aspiration, she needs to achieve logic skill 6. She is at 4. She started out at 3 today. She is having an idea right now as we speak. Okay, so Gwen is still a little bit hungry, so she's going to have herself a drink here. Some orange juice, apparently. Alright. It is 8:16 p.m. Rose, you really kind of need to get jogging.
Oh.
Okay, now Rose does go to work tomorrow.
Sabavinoosh.
And needs to just achieve logic skill level 6. Guess we'll let her finish drinking. And then we'll have um, then we'll have Gwen play some chess over here. Or ponder moves. She might have a breakthrough there. Okay, no breakthroughs yet. Let's see what Rose is up to. Rose is jogging out here. She's actually at level 6 of her fitness skill. Okay, while you're out here, Rose, why don't we dig for old time's sake? She's 25% done with her daily task of working out. Oh, it also is time to breed frogs. Breed the whirly flower frog. Get the whirly flower frog. Sell the whirly flower frog. So right now we have 1,231 simoleons in the bank.
Oh, Yabosa.
Yabosa indeed. Let's open that up. There was something I needed to collect.
Ooh.
Wasn't there? Platinum.
Ooh.
Okay, Gwen has gone to bed. Gwen has officially gone to bed. She is at home in her bed and sleeping. Sleeping away. She did not get to level 6 of her logic skill. And Rose, let's open that up. I guess she cannot open it up while jogging. Too bad. Now where's that other one? There's one over here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right there. Yep, there it is. Okay, Hoppa. Rarity common. Was there...
Oh. Duro.
There was something in here that I thought that I wanted. My sim trophies 18 of 20. Two ones. I don't.
But
And we got Yuki for 25 simoleons. Well, let's sell those. And let's sell the emerald and the platinum, 20 simoleons each. So we are now up to 1,316 simoleons. That's a long way to go to be a million. Okay, go jogging, push the limits. Push it. Push the limits. I wish you would have jogged back up that way, Rose. I wanted to see what was up there. Her hygiene is going down. Very fast it is going down. Oh, she's gonna walk in between here. Oh man, should have had her drink that energized potion. So it's 11:09 p.m. 75% done with her daily task. Okay, should be about done here, Rose. She is stinking up the place. She's gonna run back down here. getting farther from home. Okay, we're complete. We need to
Danger.
go ahead and go home, Rose. As soon as she gets over to this corner, I'm gonna. There we go.
Whew! Arbin Wexa!
Harbin Wexa, indeed. Indeed. So Rose goes to work at 6 a.m. This is not going to bode well. She is very filthy, very tired, and very hungry, and it's already midnight. How many whim points does she have? Only 125. Well, that's not going to be enough for a sleep potion.
Oh, Palingo.
Pal- Palingo indeed.
Oh.
Yeah, don't smell it if it's that bad there, Rose. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to test something. Um, Gwen found her way to her own bed by herself because she got too tired autonomously. Now I've been having this problem where Gwen will not go to sleep if I click her need to auto-solve. Um, but she seems to have no problem auto-solving it autonomously. Just wouldn't work when I click the energy button. So I didn't get a chance to test that. I wanted to see if clicking the energy button would send her to her bed, but she sent herself to bed while I wasn't looking. So we're just going to have Rose clean up here, grab a quick bite to eat, and then we're going to send her to bed. Now see, auto-solve works for Rose, but I think that was working before. It was just Gwen that couldn't auto-solve by clicking. Rose is very dirty. It's taking a long time to shower all that dirt off. Okay. Rose is wearing her space pants. It's one of her new outfits. I like to change outfits every once in a while, or at least add a new one and maybe take one away, that kind of thing.
Ah, yes.
See,
Uh-huh.
Rose agrees. So I think basically once Rose hits the sack, I'm going to call this apart, and we'll be ending day 45 here. It's already technically day 46 because it's after midnight, but you know how that goes. It's really not the next day till you wake up again, right? Right? Rose is getting pretty tired here
Phoenixer.
soon,
Uh-huh.
and she completed her daily task. Gwen doesn't have a daily task because her daily task is going to work. She just needs to have two more breakthroughs. Unfortunately, she didn't get a breakthrough while she was practicing. Did she increase her logic skill? 27%. I don't know. What was it before? I forget. And Rose is just going to clean up and go to bed. And so, I.
Oh.
Okay, what happened to her auto solve?
Rabiminak.
Okay, now she's auto solving to the couch. That is not appropriate, Rose. Why have you suddenly started auto solving to the couch? This is not cool. Sleep. There you go. See, that's weird. Like, I thought it was going to work, and it didn't. What's up with that? Getting my hopes up, teasing me with the idea that the autosaw for sleep was going to work. But no, it did not. All right, we accomplished Gwen going to work. Rose worked on her handiness skill. She got 17% complete with level 7. And there you go. That was day 45. Another day. I was actually kind of playing cautiously. I was waiting for something to happen, some glitch. And the only one that seemed to happen is this stupid energy bed thing is not fixed yet. So, anyway, they didn't say that they fixed it. It's just that there was a rumor that some people thought that it went away after the update today. Post update, I can confirm that it is not fixed for me. So, part 30, day 45, Rosebud Challenge. We are now at 36,840 simoleons to the million simoleon goal. I have no idea how long this is going to take. I may have to bring Brianna in. Problem is, even if I have 3 Sims earning a wage, I definitely cannot have more than one Sim doing a get to work career because that's just too much. I can't follow 2 of them. So there you go. It becomes more difficult to manage the more Sims you have. Oh well. That's been a day in the life of these Sims. They call me Dave. And until next time, goodbye for now.